Welcome to Movies in a Nutshell. This is Lord of the Rings, a 1978 animated fantasy film directed by Ralph Bakshi. The film is based on the novel of the same name by j.r.r. Tolkien, adapted from the volumes of The Fellowship of the Ring and The Two Towers. Early in the Second Age of Middle-earth, elven smiths forged 9 rings of power for mortal men, 7 for the dwarf lords, and 3 for the elf kings. Soon after, the Dark Lord Sauron makes the One Ring and uses it to attempt to conquer Middle-earth. After defeating Sauron, Prince Isildur takes the ring, but after he is eventually killed by orcs. The ring lies at the bottom of the river Anduin for over 2,500 years. Over time, Sauron captures the 9 rings and transforms their owners into the ring wraiths. The One Ring is discovered by Deagol, whose kinsman, Smeagol, kills him and takes the ring for himself. The ring twists his body and mind, and he becomes the creature Gollum, who takes it with him into the Misty Mountains. Hundreds of years later, Bilbo Baggins finds the ring in Gollum's cave and brings it back with him to the Shire. Decades later, during Bilbo's birthday celebrations, the wizard Gandalf tells him to leave the ring for his nephew Frodo. Bilbo reluctantly agrees and departs for Rivendell. 17 years pass, during which Gandalf learns that the evil forces have discovered that the ring is in the possession of a Baggins. Gandalf meets Frodo to explain the ring's history and the danger it possesses, and Frodo leaves his home, taking the ring with him. He is accompanied by 3 hobbits, his cousin Pippin, Merry, and his gardener Sam. After a narrow escape from the ring wraiths, the hobbits eventually come to Bree, from which Aragorn leads them to Rivendell. Frodo is stabbed atop Weathertop's mountain by the chief of the ring wraiths and becomes sickened as the journey progresses. The ring wraiths catch up with them shortly after they are met up by the elf Legolas, and at a standoff at the ford of Rivendell, the ring wraiths are swept away by the river. At Rivendell, Frodo is healed by Sauron. He also meets Gandalf again, after the latter had escaped the corrupt wizard Saruman, who was planning to ally with Sauron, but also wants the ring for himself. Frodo volunteers to go to Mordor, where the ring can be destroyed. Thereafter, Frodo sets off from Rivendell with 8 companions: Gandalf, Aragorn, Boromir, son of the Steward of Gondor, Legolas, Gimli the dwarf, along with Merry, Pippin, and Sam. Their attempt to cross the Misty Mountains is foiled by heavy snow, and they are forced into Moria. There, they are attacked by dwarves, and Gandalf falls into an abyss while battling Balrog. The remaining fellowship continues through the elven haven Lothlorien, where they meet the elf queen Galadriel. Boromir tries to take the ring from Frodo, and Frodo decides to continue his quest alone, but Sam insists on accompanying him. Boromir is killed by orcs while trying to defend Merry and Pippin. Merry and Pippin are captured by the orcs, who intend to take them to Isengard through the land of Rohan. The captured hobbits escape and flee into Fangorn Forest, where they meet Treebeard. Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas track Merry and Pippin into the forest, where they are reunited with Gandalf, who was reborn after destroying the Balrog. The 4 of them ride to Rohan's capital, Edoras, where Gandalf persuades King Theoden that his people are in danger. Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas then travel to Helm's Deep. Frodo and Sam discover Gollum stalking them in an attempt to reclaim the ring and capture him, but spare his life in return for guidance to Mount Doom. Gollum eventually begins plotting against them and wonders if she might help. At Helm's Deep, Theoden's forces resist the orcs sent by Saruman until Gandalf arrives with the absent riders of Rohan, destroying the orc army. Thank you so much for watching Movies in a Nutshell. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you could be notified of our latest uploads.